Hello and welcome to your tutorial for downloading and a walkthrough of your 2025 Ultimate Life Planner. I am your CHAOSS Coordinator and we're going to start by visiting chaosscoordinatorco.com and choosing the best planner that fits your style. All of our listings include multiple pictures so you can really get a good idea of what the inside of your planner is going to look like. Once you've chosen, click the Add to Cart and then you can visit your cart to check out. Once you've checked out, you'll receive an email with your files. Go ahead and save those to your computer and click on any of the zip files to open those. If you haven't already, go ahead and download GoodNotes and then you'll go ahead and open that, click on the Add New, and then click on Import. Once in Import, you'll open up your files, choose the Life Planner as well as the stickers that you would like to import, and then that will automatically open those for you. Once you're ready to start your planning, go ahead and just click on the Life Planner and that will open up into your notebook. And you can decorate this front page however you like. And you'll see here I've also shown you a picture of how I use stickers to decorate my personal planner. Now once you swipe left, you're going to get to your index. All of these different words are hyperlinked to those sections. So you can click the pen with a squiggly line. That will put you in view mode and then you can start clicking on the different sections. So first we clicked on year at a glance. That will just show you the whole year. Next we're going to go into planning. So the January calendar is the first one that pops up under monthly planning, and then you also will see that you can swipe left to go to the different months, but you can also click on the tabs down the right hand side to take you to the different months no matter where you are in the planner. To get back to your index, you're going to click on the little house that is the top tab on the right hand side. That will take you back to your index, and then we're going to go into weekly planning. We have two different weekly templates. This first one is more of a block style, and then our second one is more of a horizontal style. I love these templates because not only can you use them for your weekly planning, but they can really be used for anything that you would need to do over the week for work or personal life or whatever. We're going to go back to our index by pressing that house in the top right hand corner, and then we're going to move into the daily planning. We also have two daily planners, and this first one is set up by time. So you'll see on the left hand side that the day is broken up into half an hour increments. We also have different sections throughout the page to make your lists and your top priorities. And in our second daily planner, we have that same set of lists to figure out what you're doing throughout the day, but we also have your errands and appointments. So instead of time, you're just kind of pointing out what you have to highlight throughout the day. And I personally really love the little icons that help you remember to get some of the more important things done throughout the day. We will go over in another video how to copy and duplicate these different templates so that you can really make the planner your own. We're going to head back to our index and go into meal planning at this point. So our first template is our actual meal planner so that you can plan throughout the whole week. I love this because you can really make this your own. You can make templates where you have a revolving meal plan. You can really do a whole lot with this meal planner. Next, we have our grocery list. I love this because you can just do your meal planning and your grocery list right at the same time, and then you can also add things throughout the week when you realize that you're out of something. Another reason I love having these digital is that you can just take a screenshot of these and share them with the whole family and have them on the go when you need them. Next, we have our meal tracker, which is very similar to the grocery list, but this is a great spot to record the things that your family does like. I also love this because it's an easy place to go and grab meal ideas for when planning. Next we have our recipes, and this is a great spot where you can either just copy and paste over this from the internet or Pinterest, wherever you get your recipes, or you can fill it in, and you can also copy this page to another notebook and essentially make your own recipe book of the things that your family loves. Now that we're done with our planning section, we're moving into our self-care section. So we're going to start with journaling. We have two different templates in our journal, and they can work together or work separately. So this first one has just a dashboard per se of the things that you might want to highlight through your day. And the second one is more of a blank page that can work as a second page to the first, or a standalone on its own if you don't like that dashboard from the first template. Next, we're going to go back to our index and move into the wellness portion of our self-care area. This template has a lot of information on it, so we tried to Fill it out enough so you would know what to do with it, but also leave it enough blanks that you would be able to really make it your own, because everybody has their own style of recording their wellness. Next, we're going to move into our workouts page, and this is again just something that you can really make your own and use it in any way you see fit. Next, we're going to move into the reading section, and I wanted to show you how to just slide forward since that is the next section. Our first template in reading is just a fun way to record the books that you are reading or that you finished, and you can also add some color to this one, which I love. You also have a book wish list, and then this one I love because I love to read the series that have tons and tons of books in them, but I can't always remember the names. And then you also have the abandoned books and book review page here. Next, we're going to move into the important dates section. So we went back to our index and we'll click on important dates. That's going to take us into our first template, which is birthdays and anniversaries. And this is great so you don't have to scroll through each of the different months and you can see everything on one page. We also have another template that is similar but is more generic, so you have important dates instead of those specific birthdays or anniversaries. And to go along with our important dates, we also have an event planner sheet, which is great for just jotting down notes or using to plan the entire event. Next, we're going to head back into the index, and then we're going to move into our next section, which is the master to-do list. This is a great spot for keeping just everything you need to get done that doesn't belong somewhere else. So we all have that honey-do list, and I love to use this for that. We also have some different lists like our gift planner. This is great for birthdays throughout the year, or you can use it at Christmas. We also have a travel planner, and this is a great one for just keeping all your notes in one place. And our last list is our traditions. I love this one because year after year you can continue to build on those traditions. For instance, my family likes to decorate the night before and fill their room with balloons. So these would be great for any holiday, really. Next, we're going to go back to our index and move into personal finance, which starts with our budget sheet. You can really fill this out however works best for you. I like to use it as just my master planner of all of our finances, so everything really can go on to this one. I also like to use this budget to then fill out the rest of my planners. So for instance, this bill payment tracker, I can mark off as I pay things, but to make sure I haven't missed any bills, I'll use that original budget. And then this one is a great one for subscription and auto pay trackers so that you know what's coming out and when, because it's very easy to get overwhelmed with all the subscriptions. I also love the savings jar because it gives you a visual of what you are saving towards, other than just the total that's in your account for savings. So this could include birthdays, Christmas, a new washer, a vacation, but this will give you a visual similar to the envelope method. Next, we're going to move into our yearly expenses, and this one's great for things that wouldn't go on your budget because they only happen once per year, maybe twice. So things like your car registration or paying someone to do your gutters. Next, we're going to move back to the index and move into our family section. So our first template, you can keep track of each child, even adults, but you can keep track of things like their friends, their activities, and make it just a snapshot of your family. Next, we have your health and information records. Some people don't have all of those things that you get from the doctor, so this might be a good spot to keep those things just to keep it all in one place. And because pets are family, we also have one for our pets. And you can really use this again to keep track of all their medical things or keep track of their milestones, whatever works for you. And because some people are plant parents, we do have one for plants as well. I just love this section because it keeps everything in one place for your entire household. Next, we're going to move into emergency planning. This sheet, unfortunately, we wish we wouldn't ever need, but there are a lot of families who do, and I think it's a great thing to have just in case of an emergency, even if it's not something that is going to threaten your house. It's so important to have an emergency plan, somewhere to meet up if something happens. So this is just a great starting point for how to think about those plans. Another great thing to think about is when you have child care for your children, especially in your home with a babysitter, this is a great sheet to fill out and you can text it to them, print it out and leave it on the counter. but it just has all that information they would need. In our home section, we have all the information that you might need for your home that you would want in one place because you don't want to be looking through files to find things. So this is a great way to keep it all in one place. And I'll also show you in another video how to change these monthly, seasonal, and yearly if what we have written isn't going to be something that you personally need. Next, we're going to head back and go into cleaning from the index. The cleaning has a lot of different templates. So this first one is just what you're going to do daily, weekly, monthly, etc. And then we also have cleaning by room because everybody likes to separate their cleaning schedules differently. So we try to touch on a different way to do it for each. This one we have seasonal deep cleaning and then regular deep cleaning. But then for anybody that these particular templates don't work for, we also have just a blank one for you to fill out how it works best for you. This particular template is also great for using as a template for other things that you might need for planning checklists. Next, we're going to move into the section for car, and this one's great because again, you've got all of your information in one place. Now we're going to move into our last section, which is the business. So we're going to go back to our index. We're going to go ahead and click on the business info, and then we'll kind of just scroll through all of these. So this first one is just an overview of your business info. Again, getting everything that you need into one spot so you don't have to look in 100 different places for things. First, we have our weekly business planner, and this is set up with a lot of sections so that you can either plan out your business very thoroughly or you can include your personal life in there as well. And our daily business planner is very similar to the personal one, but this one also has some different routines on the top. So checking your email, talking to customers, doing your finances and whatnot. So you can again put your personal things on there. And then we have the business brain dump, which is pretty self-explanatory. And then we move into our marketing section. So this is all of your social media, and I'll show you in another video again how to change those if you don't specifically use those items. And then another pretty blank page for content ideas, and that gives you a lot of ability to fill it out the way that works best for your brain. Next, we have our hashtags template, and this is great so that you don't have to keep remembering all your hashtags. You can have them all in one spot and then separate them how it works best for you. Next is the product and service ideas. So this is great for planning, also just keeping track of what you already have so you can really use it any way that works best for your business. And this template's pretty blank so that if you need a template with just checklists, you can just change the top part. Next is project planning. This one's great for getting all of your ideas and everything you need for a project into one place. And another great thing is because this is digital, it's easy to share with others. Lastly, in our business section, we have our financials. So we start with our expense tracker. You just write down everything that you're incurring throughout the month or the week, depending on how you record. And next we have our yearly financial summary. And then following that, we have our monthly financial summary. And these are just meant to be snapshots that can get all of your numbers into one place for you. Our last section is our notes and stickers. So we're going to start off by going into our notes. And I love our section of notes because even with all of the templates that we have, not everything is going to fit you perfectly. And these are pretty blank so that you are able to really create the templates that you need or just literally take notes with those. So then we're going to go back to our index and then we're going to go into our stickers. So even though we've downloaded everything, our stickers are not here yet because we've downloaded them in a way that they will work through GoodNotes. So now I'm going to take you through the process of taking the stickers from the GoodNotes zip file and putting them into your planner. So first we're going to go into edit mode, and if you haven't already opened the sticker sheet, you'll go home and then click on it to open just like you did your planner. And once you have that open, you'll use your lasso tool to circle all of your stickers. You can try to move them around just to make sure you didn't miss any. And then you're going to long hold and press the two papers that are right in front of each other, and that is your copy function. Then you're going to click back into your planner where there's no stickers. You're going to long hold, which will bring up that menu, and then you're going to press paste, and then you can move those around just to make sure they fit in there for you. And now your stickers are ready to use. Next, we're going to do the tabs on the top just so you can see where they take you. So our daily is going to take us to the first daily template, and then weekly will just the same take you to the first weekly template. And then you can also slide over if that's not the specific one you want for weekly or daily. And our next tab is the 911 because that's something that's really important to be able to get to quickly. And following that one, we have our business planner. So that one is great for just grabbing that business daily planner quickly. Then we have shopping, so if you need to get your grocery list real quick before you run out the door. And then we also have workouts. So these ones up at the top are just really quick ways to get to things that you would just do quickly in your planner and then move on about your day. So then we had bills when you can mark off which bills you've paid, and then notes because sometimes you just need to write a quick note. And you can always get back to the index with that top right tab that has a home on it. So this does conclude our download tutorial and walkthrough, but before you go, I wanted to show you our last page, which was intentionally left blank so that if you ever needed the print from the planner, you have that at your disposal to do fun things with, make stickers and whatnot. And if you'd like an easy way to get back to my website, you can go to your sticker sheet and click on our logo, and that's going to take you back to our website so that you can stay up to date on any stickers that we put out and our clothing line as well that changes seasonally. If you found this video helpful, we would love to have you like and subscribe and leave us any comments or questions. And as always, we appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in our next video.